In this video, hopefully it won't be too long, I'm just going to discuss, why does it seem like atheists for the most part seem to mainly talk about Christianity and not Islam? And I'm going to throw in some SJW nonsense stuff. Not all SJWs are the same, but not all social justice warriors are the same. But first off, why does it seem like atheists mainly talk about Christianity? It's mainly because, at least in the United States and Europe, Christianity is the dominant religion. And, people knocking on our doors going, hey, you're going to burn in hell unless you accept our religion, are Christians. Usually, the God hates fags and all these other groups. You get all these Christian groups. That's why most atheists do talk about Christianity. Now, you may say, well, they're afraid that the Muslims might shoot them, attack them, and stuff like that. Well, there is a YouTube channel called The Quran Reloaded. Check them out. They do a pretty good job attacking Islam. Now, another reason why people do actually, there are a lot of atheists like Sam Harris that do mention Islam and do talk about Islam, but the problem is the social justice warriors. They're the atheists that will defend Islam. There's a Turkish guy, for example. I won't mention his name. He has his own channel. The word Turk is in his name of his channel. He will defend Islam. He's a social justice warrior. He makes some anti-white comments and things like that. Talk about all the horrible things white people did in the past. All the time you hear about slavery is always white people, white. And this guy's Turkish. And it's funny, to me anyways, because he's Turkish. If you pick up a history book, read what the Turks did to Constantinople and Armenia. How about the people that were in Turkey before the Turks got there? Read what they did to them. And then, of course, you get the Bosnians that are Muslims, the Serbians are Christians. Read what the Muslims, when they invaded that area, did to the Serbians in the past. And people want to tell you about, Christians this, and white people that. And then, of course, you hear about slavery, and they don't tell you about North Africans, the Muslims, and slavery, and killing and raping white people. They don't tell you that. They just don't want you to know that stuff. And they know most people aren't going to look this stuff up. And I want to leave the links to a couple YouTube videos, because I think they're hilarious. Of course, it's like part 1, part 2. I'm just going to leave part 1 of each, or at least one of them, and you can check all the others because it's hilarious. Because the thing is, though, people are turning on each other for no real reason. You got the BLM movement and all these racist people. They see things and they always find a racist meaning behind it. That's what people seem to be doing. Always, people are pretty good at finding a racist meaning behind everything. And I find that funny. You at an emergency room. You have to wait for the doctor like everybody else. So the black couple comes in, they're waiting because they're black and they're being forced to wait because they're black. You're in college. You're dealing with all the nonsense with financial aid and the dorms, and then black people complain. These African Americans, black people complain about the same thing, but it's because they're black. I hate to tell you this, guys, but if you work at a college, you deal with college students, one thing you're going to notice is that African Americans and women, there's more scholarships for them, and there's more help for them to get jobs, more help for them to get research. There's more research opportunities for them. Not only that, is they are more guaranteed to get a job after college, especially if they have a STEM field. So obviously no one's actually trying to keep them down. And all this nonsense about, if a woman changes her mind after she has sex, that's now rape. That's stupid. But people need to learn to get along with each other and stop turning on each other. That's what that you are helping the people that are in power, the bankers. If you want to know who's in power, find out who you can't criticize, as Voltaire says. And you'll find out who's in power, who's really in control. Hillary Clinton, what's the other guy's name? Donald Trump, they don't matter. These rich people, they love the fact that people fight each other. Think about it. The media ignores black on white crime, but they go crazy on white and black crime. They do that for a reason, make money. That's it. They don't care. But here's the thing. Racist white people look at that and say, well, see, the media is just trying to hide the fact that, trying to hide white genocide and this and that, blah, 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 blah. Black racists see the thing, but they're going to see the white on black. See, they hate us. They want to wipe us out. I already made videos on this, and I really don't care about this subject that much. I know I'm making a video about it, but really, I'm just get tired of this social justice warrior nonsense. They get offended so easily. If you present them with evidence, they won't listen to it. Just like atheists won't listen to evidence you present to them. They just won't do it. You can't get them to listen to evidence. Just read books, watch videos on topics that you disagree with so you can learn about what other people believe. You'd be surprised how much you open your mind. I mean, I'm just a moron, but I know to learn other people's opinions. You may change your opinions on certain things. I think that's what scares some people. And millennials, your professors don't know everything. I hate to tell you this, but most of them, they lived their lives in college, so they've never been in the real world. So not everything they're telling you is even true. They're just telling you one side of an argument, and they're completely lying to you about the other people's views, or they're just simply distorting other people's views. That's why you have to learn on your own. But, I can go on, and I'm always going to think of more things to say. I think any one of us can. And there's a lot of videos on this stuff already all over the internet, and there's enough of it. But, that's just how it is. And what else can I really say? Thanks. Feel free to like, subscribe. Feel free to dislike if you want. You can leave any comment. Remember, as I've said before, and I'm going to say it again, your comments tell me more about you than it does me. Okay? Because if you want to know a person's true personality, you got to see how they are when they're by themselves or where they think they're by themselves. Usually when they're on the internet or driving, they all show their true personality. Thanks.